Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Unseen Universe. That is Impossible Inverts. I am Mitch.
Hey
This
up.
is Gav. Hey up. We are en route to Scotland. Scottish Invert Show. We are inbound. Woohoo! We are on our way. We are currently on the M6, the first services on the M6, and we have stopped. We've just been sat with Tim Baxter, the Scorpio man himself, and a few other his mates. What's his mate's name? I can't remember his name. Steve and some other guy who loves sausage rolls and chocolate and lots of other lovely things. So yes, here we are. We're just about to set off for the final and second half of our journey. We've got about an hour and a half to go before we reach Motherwell, which is where we are staying, about half an hour away from the actual show, which is, of course, tomorrow. So, welcome. We're going to stay on. I'm going to set off driving in a minute. Gav's going to be in the chat with you. We thought we'd just go live. And, yeah, it's baking hot in the van. So, I'm going to set off again in a sec. And, yeah, we're going to get going. So, we're going to hang around for a little bit if anybody wants to chat or ask anything or, you know, the usual shoot the breeze. But we're going to get going. Let's get going. Right, where are we going?
Forward, James, and don't spare the horses.
Woohoo! Well, there's 4 people watching, but nobody's saying it. There we go, look. It's
Up, it's our hanging on.
It's our own personal limpet. Hey,
Yeah,
Mandy,
right,
you
Mandy.
all right? Andy's in the house. How's it going, Andy? Assuming this is the way out.
Eastbound and down. Hey up, Claire.
Claire, you all right?
Oh, that's bright.
Is it upcoming, dude? I can't see.
No, you're all right.
So if you've just joined us, we've just stopped about the halfway. Well, it's actually more than halfway point. We've got about an hour and a half to an hour and 40 minutes to go.
90 odd mile, go on.
90 something miles, 90 odd mile, about 99 miles or something to that effect. I probably should stop for petrol, but it's too late now. I've gone past it.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
I'll do it.
I'll keep driving.
I will. I'll just keep going till we run out of petrol.
Mandy's on the coast, so it might not be too far from the...
Okay, cool.
Which coast is that,
I'm going to
Mandy?
stop and put a bit of petrol in because I need to test this card. I'm just going to put a tenner in. Then it's not the end of the world if I have to pay for it. So, gonna love you and leave you for a second, guys. I have to put petrol in the car. Jeremy.
It's been a long ass day today. Not North Sea. Oh, you're up on North Coast. So what's everyone been up to today? Me and Mitch, we've just been busy. Filling van up, packing all inverts into the boxes, and then a long ass drive. Although it hasn't been too bad, because it's just a straight road. So that's good. Jeremy's in Bournemouth. You'd be a monkey hanger. You're from Hartlepool. They're the monkey hangers, aren't they?
Who's that?
Hartlepool. No, that's not in the coast, isn't it?
Bear with me a minute. I need to check something. 8965.
Oh. I saw red then. Ah. Do you know these services didn't even have KFC? Appalling behaviour. on, bitch. Get aircon back on. Sweltering. Easy. Yeah, but it does Claire. Claire rocks a kilo.
Oh yeah, she. I saw her post earlier on Facebook. That was the. She was out on her sister's hen do, I think. Can we get out that way? Which way can we in? Normally that way, but there's a door in the way. Can't get through there.
We've got Jasper. We'll try to keep up with that.
I mean, you know, you park in a worse place.
Yeah, considerate people.
It's all fun. And away we go! So, who's in the chat?
So we've got Andy, we've got Claire, we've got Jeremy.
Andy, Jeremy, Claire, how's it going, guys?
We've got our very own Mandy.
Very
Who
own
is from
Mandy.
Liverpool.
Oh, okay. So, there we go. We are due to get there about 8 o'clock. So, 8 o'clock.
We don't drink.
You know, I can't read the chat from here, by the way, so if anyone's saying it, you're going to have to tell me.
Claire's asking if we're going to have a beer tonight.
No, Tim will be drinking, and his buddies, they're all big drinkers. We don't drink. We are teetotal.
Tim bought his beer in. Thinking
It is.
services.
Although I imagine he's got a sneaky bottle of JD.
Yeah, he will do.
He's not just going to go all night on 4 cans of lager, is he?
No.
Actually, I can read it better without my glasses.
Claire's looking at PJs now.
Oh my goodness. How's she coping with Axel? It's what's his name? Picking up the slack, I imagine. Jay.
She says her mum's legless.
My mum's legless. But still. So come on then, what's everyone up to today? Is anyone keeping their inverts, managing to keeping their inverts alive alright? Because it's damn hot. So hot, it's ridiculous.
Feel it? Hot.
It's still about 30 odd degrees here. 30 degrees exactly, according to that.
And that's northern temperatures. Jesus, don't know what it's like outside.
Yeah, Andy just said, yeah, I know, man. I know. It is pretty good. It's a bit of an issue, really. I'm having a few. To be fair, I don't normally have that many problems when the weather's, reasonable. But I still feel like I need to get it sorted out. I've tried it both ways now. I've tried hardwiring the laptop into the power mains. That runs, obviously, then the Wi-Fi jumps on the electricity and runs straight into the house, directly into the router. I've tried that, which is a solid connection, but it loses a lot of signal. And then there's the Wi-Fi as well. It's just because the shed's about, 20 feet away from the house. So I've tried both ways now, and neither seems to be better than the other. So what I really need is I need something more. I need a hub putting in the shed, basically. Yeah, like another router or something putting in the shed.
All right, Anton.
Anton, you all right, buddy?
Mandy says you can always try a signal booster.
Yeah, we actually have a signal booster. It's so we have the router in the house, and then we have a signal booster in the kitchen. We have a signal booster in the kitchen. Thanks, Gav. Cut me in half.
Come out there. I set volume down and everything. Not doing that again.
Yeah, so I have a booster in the kitchen, which is like the room next to the back garden, and that boosts the signal out all the way out into the shed. But it's still not quite enough. What I really need is another booster in the middle of the garden that goes between the booster in the kitchen and the shed. So yeah, it's a bit awkward, really.
Yeah, you need to put a mast in there.
I could do with a mast. I could do with my own personal like Wi-Fi mast. That would be good. I'll sort it eventually. I mean, it's okay. To be fair, it's generally okay, isn't it? I think.
Yeah. And it sounds like you need a bunch of armoured Cat 6 cable runs to the shed.
Yeah. Well, that's the kind of thing we've got that runs the electricity from the house to the shed. And what I use is I use those Wi-Fi those TP kind of connectors. So you plug it into your socket in the house, connect it directly, hardwire it directly via Ethernet cable to your booster, to your modem router. God, I'm showing my age then with modems. To your router, and then you plug the other one, the matching pair, into the shed, and then you run an Ethernet cable from that directly into your laptop. And what it does is the Wi-Fi signal piggybacks the electricity, and it runs through that, and that's like a hardwire connection. That's like running an Ethernet cable directly from your router to your laptop. But because I'm running the wire, the electricity is running all the way from the house all the way up to the shed, I'm losing a lot of signal strength. So it's kind of 50-50 at the moment, which is best. Sorry, I'm boring everyone to death with my techno babble. These are the woes that these are my woes when it comes to like trying to stream for you guys in the shed. These are the troubles I have to deal with.
Hey, Lewis.
But you're all worth it. How's it going, Lewis? You alright, dude? Still not replied to Lewis's messages. I feel really bad. Doing any breeding this weekend, Jeremy? What are you up to, man? Look at the state you made of this windscreen.
That's better than that shite that we're on here. She's alright. He did his video for his enclosure last night.
Who did?
Didn't tell nobody that I had to video call him and tell him how to put it together though, did he?
Oh, did he do
No!
Did he do a video on the enclosure he got from me?
Yeah. He rehoused that
Right.
race.
Did it shoot good? Did he give me a shout out?
Well, yeah, he gave you a shout out.
Good job and all. Because I'm sure he got a discount on it, probably.
What's done it for Jeremy, innit?
Bound to have done.
Rocky!
Rocky! Alright, buddy. It's Northern Monkeys on the road trip, baby. Woo! We're running on fumes here, man. Didn't get no sleep last night, as usual. But it's fine, because I've got me Costa, see? Francis would be proud, man.
What did that say?
What? I don't know.
Gallant Shields or something?
Yeah, I'm a bit behind on Jeremy's video, actually. Video's Did he post a video that is it that his second video post he's made in the last few days? I thought he posted something a while. Or maybe it was the enclosure rehouse build that he did.
Yeah, he set the
okay.
thing
Oh
for it.
right, okay.
Yeah, we'll be doing a few streams, hopefully.
Yeah, hoping so. I've set up 9 streams anyway, so I'm hoping to do more with this show. Planning on doing a few more than I did in Bristol. Obviously, in Bristol, we were just absolutely flat out nearly the whole day, and we didn't have much time, did we? After we'd set up, like I only had time to fetch a bacon butty, and we were off. Whereas hopefully, there'll be a little bit more time. I keep saying this because I'm just assuming the Scottish show is not going to be as busy, but you never know. I'm hoping it's going to be busy, but I just don't think so. So yeah, hopefully
50 versicolor sleeves.
We've only brought 20.
No, he just asked. He still have. Yeah, it was Gala Shields, but it didn't have a D on it.
Yeah. I reckon we should be coming up to the Scottish kind of jiggy soon. Border. She said, give us a spider shop a kick up the arse. They haven't responded to my DOA email. Who's that? Sorry.
Mandy.
Oh.
Is that TSX?
Yeah.
They'll probably be busy this week.
They'll have been flat out, man. They'll have been flat out. I mean, you know,
Sam's normally quite good at getting back to people,
especially when it comes to like DOAs and stuff. But, yeah. Oh, so it's Spider Shop where she got them from.
Well, I'm assuming so.
I didn't know. I mean, obviously, Mandy obviously didn't want to name and shame, so we didn't actually know who it was, did we?
It's not so much.
Not really.
These things happen.
These things do happen. Although, to be fair, it's
really bad luck when it happens
twice. Twice in a row. So, see, this is where we should have stopped. So, FYI, it's not BP. It's what's the one? SO is the one where we can stop. I just paid
like
for
we
that.
did.
I just paid for that fuel and I had to put it. I just put it.
I guess you did because you had to come back for your
I should have checked. It's my own fault. I'm a stupid idiot. I really must learn my lesson. Oh, what's that? What's that about jumping spiders?
Lee rang her last week and said he's got 65 jumping spider clutches.
Right.
Yeah, I'm trying to offload some of that.
I'm gonna have a word with him tomorrow.
Lee won't get in cope with that.
Well, I mean, he will, but he'll just house them all together. He'll just keep them all
Yeah,
together. So he'll just end up losing loads. But, you know, it won't matter because like, they've not cost him anything, have they?
What's the average you get for a sack?
Depends on the species, but P. Regius, you get anywhere between 30 and 50 on a good sack. It's usually closer to 50.
Jumpers,
But obviously different species, you know, there's some variation. So
it's just had a shipment in of what was supposed to be a ton of subs, but we're all held for it in Stanford.
oh, okay. I wonder what they were. What were they?
Are they all
the North American stuff?
You've got the African ones. He's having trouble IDing them.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey up, Ebbs.
Ebbs, hello. We are on our way. We're about just over an hour, about an hour and 5 to 10 minutes away from the house that we're staying at.
She says she got some fearless cry socks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're nice now. Yeah, I've seen them for a while. I reckon we're not far from border now, you know.
Yes, in Scotland now.
It's not far.
Gretna, should we go get married?
Let's go get married. There, look, get your phone out, quick. There, we are just about to hit Scotland. We're just about to hit the border. It's the big X right there, baby. We are here. We are here, nearly here. Scotland, baby! Woo! There we are. We are officially in Scotland. Woo! Oh, is it really that exciting? But we are about a mile away from Gretna, so well, we've missed our turning now, dude. Maybe on the way back. We'll see how we feel.
Mainly Regis sucks.
Mainly what? Regis sucks?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, usually when Lee gets them jumpers in, usually it's the Regis that he gets that are usually adults. All those adult females he gets in.
KFC at that.
KFC, look, if we could have just waited half an hour, we could have had a KFC instead of a stupid Burger King. Damn it. Definitely getting a KFC on my own. I will deliberately wait, however long it takes.
Claire's daughter lives in Scotland.
Okay. I didn't know Claire had a daughter. Or maybe she mentioned it.
She's got the oldest son, hasn't she?
Yes.
Then there's Axel.
Yeah, that's
right.
right.
I didn't know about.
That's right. I didn't know about the daughter. So there you go. You see, we get to know everything now. But there's plenty more skeletons in the closet, man. Not that I'm calling your daughter a skeleton in a closet.
Mandy's brother's in Scotland, not too far from Glasgow.
Okay. Cool. See, where's Adam? Why ain't Adam in the chat? Hey, it's like he don't care.
Slacking in it.
It's like he don't care. You know, we go out.
Maybe he's too excited and
we drive all the way to Scotland just to see Adam, and he can't even be bothered to like pop in and say hello when we're live. Like we go to all this effort for people. Adam, man.
It's not like just travelling to the next city, is it?
It's not like we're just popping down the road, is it? You know? Oh my goodness. Lee's asked him to do the that child beastie thing that they do.
Oh yeah.
That bit of a educational thing. He's asked Adam if he'll do that. Adam says it's basically palmed it off onto Denise.
It's what they used to do though, isn't it, before?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's good. What's Eb's talking about?
Eb's saying her daughter's going to live in hell soon.
Her daughter's going to live in hell?
Yeah.
Tell me about it, man. Honestly, Arthur's been absolutely mental, like more mental than usual these last couple of weeks. Honestly, this is the worst. This not the worst, but this is okay. I'm going to say it. This is the worst summer holidays yet. To be honest, Arthur's just all over the place. Honestly, it's just been an absolute nightmare. I don't know how I'm finding the time to get stuff done. To be honest, it's just been
This weather won't be helping.
It's just, the weather's not helping, but it's just very frustrating at the moment. So it's been particularly difficult because it's too hot to go anywhere as well. You know, like go to like playgrounds and stuff. So it's a bit awful at the moment. Yeah, well, exactly, Mandy. It's hard, and like, you know, you're limited by what you can do with Arthur as it is. You know, we've tried to line up a few things, but because it's so hot at the moment, and Arthur's going through some things, not sure what at the moment. He's just getting very frustrated, more so than he used to do, and it's just making it really difficult to plan anything because, you know, you're scared to go anywhere a lot of the time because you never know how it's going to go. And we try not to be, you know, tied by fear, obviously, but it's just hard, really. It's hard to know what to do. And this, you know, there's not many places we can go anyway. So yeah, it's just really frustrating, bless him. Luckily, we've got an half decent garden set up for him, so it's not too bad. But you know, he's bored. He's just bored. You can tell. He's bored. He's frustrated. You know, he's getting older. He's starting to realise. You know, his awareness is getting more, and he's. I just feel sorry for him all the time. Really, it's hard. It's hard on us all, but you know, you have to put it into perspective. Yes, it's hard and frustrating for us, but you always come back to the point that it's 10 times more hard and frustrating for him. So, you know, that's where you draw your strength from, really. Knowing that you can't afford to be pissed off or angry or upset. You know, you've got to be there for him and just try to understand and help best you can, really. So it's just hard. I'll be honest, we're going through a bit of a patch at the moment. Tough. So actually, even though doing the shows is a lot of work and a lot of effort, and on top of that, I'm on the days when Becky's working, I'm having to like look after Arthur all day as well. So even though all that equals a bit of a nightmare life right now, getting away just for tonight and tomorrow doing the show is kind of just what I need right now. So yeah, Becky's invited 2 of her friends round tonight. They're having prosecco because it's prosecco day. It's prosecco day. So they're having prosecco. So I just hope Arthur's a bit like on form tonight for her, because otherwise it'll just, you know, just make it a bit hard for her to relax with her friends, you know, which she deserves as well, obviously. So there you go. It's all good.
Hi,
anyway,
Diana.
Diana's in the house. How's it going, Diana?
Doing the blocking review now. Where are my fields?
Have you not seen enough fields? I want to see the heather. I want to see the rolling heather.
We've seen that when we were still coming through Yorkshire.
We did. We saw it in Cumbria.
The purpleness.
But we'll see it again soon, I'm sure.
Cows. There's lots of cows. And windmills. Ecto-feckin'. I like that one.
Carlisle's birthplace. There you go. Look.
What? Roberts.
Yeah, why not? That would be pretty awesome. So yeah, we're staying in a holiday home tonight with Tim Baxter, the Scorpion guy, and man of many talents, and his the Creatures from the North crew, Rad, and their 2 hanger-oners. So we're staying in a house with those guys tonight. We've just come from the services where we bumped into Christoph, Tarantula Room Christoph, had a nice chat, and his lovely wife, and Emil from Spider Planet. We saw him as well. We all bumped into each other at the garage at the services. So that was quite nice.
Look at me.
Yeah,
That's what I'm playing with.
the very one. 5-0. 5-0 are up front. Don't let them see we're live streaming, we'll get into trouble.
No, these guys are telling us directions.
Yeah.
Sat nav.
We've got 2 sat navs.
One in Scottish, one in English.
No, he looks like they've pulled somebody up.
Audi? BMW?
In fact, yeah, it looks like no.
No.
Vauxhall. Who'd have thought it?
BMW on the other side.
Broken down.
Last show at year. Still gonna be one in December now?
No, as far as I'm aware, there's still not one in December. There used to be. The Midland Entomological Fair used to be in December, 3rd of December. That used to be the last show of the year, but the MEF shows are no more, sadly. So the last show is probably going to be Brighton in November, I think. So after today, we've got 3 more weeks, and then we've got the first ever International Herpetological Society show at the new venue in Manchester.
Manchester.
That's in 3 weeks after today, tomorrow. And then after that, I think, is it Bedford? 2 weeks after that, it's Bedford, I think.
Yeah, because it's Bedford, AES,
And then Coventry,
and
right?
then Coventry.
Yeah, so I don't think we're not doing AES, even though Nick was really, really keen, kept pushing the application form down my throat at Bristol. But it's just too far, and I'll be honest, I don't think it's going to be very good. So, and plus, we've got Coventry and Bedford either side of it. So yeah, there's Bedford. So there's IHS in 3 weeks. Then it's Bedford 2 weeks after that. Then it's the AES, and then Coventry after that, and then it's another IHS at Manchester in September, and then, or is it? And then there must be something in October, right? Unless Coventry's in October. Yeah,
they'll be.
Yeah, of course. And then there's one more, and then it's the
IHS in November as well.
Is it?
Yeah, because there's
of
September and then November.
Okay, yeah. And then there's Brighton in November as well. So either Brighton or IHS will be the last one. I don't know which one comes first. So there you go. So there's still plenty to play with, and we're going to all those, I think, except AES. Probably going to go to Brighton again, so that'll be another overnight stay road trip. Although we'll be going down south for that one. We've got to go to Brighton. We've got to go to Brighton because our Claire's going to be there.
She's got a table.
She's got a table, so we've got to go to Brighton just to see Claire, basically.
Yep.
What's anybody else saying? No?
Hi, Annabelle. Just say hi.
Hi, Annabelle. Do we know when Annabelle?
Yeah, it's Diana's daughter.
Oh, okay.
She just had an operation.
Oh, okay. I hope everything's all right. How long we got? We've got about just under an hour. I was just about to put radio on, but then I realised we're not allowed, are we? Because we're streaming.
No.
Well, the sun's gone down.
Market to market with my Uncle Tim. When someone threw a tomato tin, tomatoes are soft, they don't hurt the skin, but this fucker did it wrapped in a tin.
Nice. Catchy. I said.
She's got a table, but she's hit a bit of a snack. I'm guessing Jay might be moving jobs, so we might be moving.
Oh,
Winter?
okay. I bet it's not far. And these Londoners, these Southerners, man, they don't travel far.
It'll be like next coast.
They
Long
don't-
way,
they
it'll be
don't-
like Eastbourne or something.
They don't travel far from the nest, do they? These Southerners, man.
The same like Yorkshire folk.
I don't know.
We ain't leaving God's own country.
It's exactly the same.
Isle of Wight. Look, you all got
Isle of Wight?
bad internet there.
Isle of Wight? You do know they've only just got electricity there, right? I don't even know if they've got.
They have
I
a
don't,
fully
I
postal
don't, I don't
service
even
as
know
well.
it. Have they even got 3G?
I don't think so. How are you going to send your bugs out?
Yeah, man. What are you going to do? It's going to take you it'll take you half an hour round trip just to get to the post office.
I know. It's going to have to be Chinook, innit?
Chinook. We'll have to do the Chinook.
It'll have to be like Desert Strike with flower. Big players stuff up.
Oh my goodness. Well, Claire, I mean, wow, that's huge, man. That is. Well done. Well, I can only assume if you're prepared to go there that Jay's obviously landed himself an awesome job. That's all I can imagine. What could he possibly be doing out there?
45G in.
45G in. Now,
He's
seriously,
designing an infrastructure for their communications.
well, seriously, anyway, whatever happens, good luck, man. Good luck.
How many mantis do you take to each show?
Oh my goodness. Well, I usually have at least between 18 and 22 species on average. I think today to this show I'm taking about 25 species to this show. You know, it ranges. I often usually have about 20, but usually anywhere between 18 and 25 is usually about the average. And then I depending on which species, but I usually take at least 10 to 20 of every species. And if it's popular, things like ghosts, orchids, spiny flowers, if I've got them, I'll take as many as I've got, like 30 or 40, because you just never know. So yeah, I take hundreds basically. But we take even more of other things now. We've got about 6 species of scorpions. We've got about 7 species of true spiders.
Yeah,
I think.
some absolute beauties. Dinopsis.
Beauties. Got some gorgeous Dinopis, man. Some really nice big females.
I've put Francis's to one side out.
Yeah, tell Francis I'm sorry I didn't get to his message. I've been flat out for the last 24 hours. But not to worry. We've put him a good sized female Dinopis to one side.
Some nice colouring on her.
He's got some really nice colouring. Yeah, they look really good. Tell him not to. We'll sort everything out after the show. And then we've got at least 25 species of slings of tarantulas, right? 20 to 25.
It's all right, Diana, because there's usually new batches coming through each time, like kind of on a cycle.
Why was she after?
As tubes drop.
Oh right.
She says hopefully some left for Bedford.
Oh yeah, don't worry about that. I mean, to be honest, let's say I took 200 mantis, I'll probably come back from this show with at least 150s. So don't worry. I always take way more than I'll ever sell. And the main reason I do that is because you just never know what's going to be popular on the day.
Plus, you always have like more. Obviously, because you had this conversation with me, didn't you?
I always leave.
You don't take all your stuff.
No, I don't take everything. Well, because I don't switch my website off. A lot of people turn their websites off when they do shows. I don't do that, mainly because I have so much stock of most species. I always have a limited, conservative limit on my website for the number of individuals that can be sold of each species, and so I always make sure I leave some at home to cover the orders that come through while I'm doing shows and stuff. So just to make sure that I don't run out. But I never sell. It's very rare I sell everything of any species that I bring, just because I bring so many of each. So yeah, don't worry. I'll have plenty for the other shows. Well, Adam's not dropped in, has he? What a plonker.
What a jobby!
What a jobby. Hey.
Funny names. Big dog.
You're welcome, Ebs. No problem. Got to look after you guys, you know, first and foremost. Look at the lovely countryside. Isn't it lovely? Rolling heather. Somewhere, I'm sure. Can't see it. You've got to love Scotland, don't you?
Should I see Million Wallace come off one of these?
Freedom! Oh, all right. I always feel bad, like thinking about ending the stream, because like people are usually like having conversations among themselves, don't you? I feel obliged to just leave it on, because people are just talking to each other, and I just end the conversation for a while. Yeah. Look, see that second. We don't see a cop car all the way through England. As soon as we get into Scotland, we've seen blues and twos twice now.
Rosers. See, that's the ones where they went for long sticks.
Yeah.
This heat in bed for a goth is intense.
How hot is it in your bug? Is it a bug shed they have? I never remember. They've got a shed, haven't they?
Yeah.
How hot is it in your bug shed these last couple of days, Ebs? I'm gonna guess 37 degrees. I just know how hot my shed's been.
Yeah, I think it was 30 something a day when Francis was telling me.
Yeah.
So I can imagine, because I were in Mitch's shed, so I didn't know how warm
No,
it was.
it really was.
And that one when it got up to 36 on the day.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to have a think about what can
33 and 34.
33 and 34, that's alright. I mean, I know it's still really hot, but compared to my shed's been up to 38 this week.
Yeah, that's what Mitch has been doing. He's got window slightly open, and then he's been leaving door open a bit as well.
Yeah, it makes a big difference if you leave door open all night, because it drops down to like 18, 19 degrees overnight, and then it doesn't take long to warm up once it gets to about 11 o'clock.
He must have grown at least an inch there, Peter. Been in the butterfly world.
Who's that, sorry?
Peter.
Oh, Peter. Okay. Oh my God. Really? Jeez, Lou. Oh man. Going in a place like that on a day like today. Jesus.
I used to like going around. Then I go and like stand in the waterfall.
Yeah, yeah, true.
Just let me walk through my hair.
Like Timothy. Offer.
Oh, we can go on a scenic trail to Edinburgh.
Oh my goodness.
That was some mileage.
We're clocking up enough. Good to think what the bill's going to be this time. So I basically need to make about 600 quid tomorrow, at least. That's just to cover the overheads. So we need the Scots to turn up in force, man. Spend some money.
It's too hard to predict, isn't it?
It's impossible.
I mean, it's Scotland's second show, isn't it?
I'm hoping
So-
it's going to be, that first show was a bit of a damp squid, to be honest, but it was like, Invert shows had only been going a year or two, a couple of years, that first Scottish show. You know, so they weren't as well established as they are now, so I'm hoping it's going to be, I'm hoping there's going to be a bit more of a buzz around it this time. I just think people should like make the effort.
Yeah.
You know, it's like we travel up and down the country all year long. Like literally fucking do.
I think it would Andy earlier
Just
was
jump in a
saying.
car and travel for an hour to get to a show once a year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
But he knows loads of people going.
Yeah. Well, that's all right then.
Diana, I'd probably say Orchid. It's the most popular manage that you saw.
Yeah,
Along
probably
with
Orchids.
Giant
Definitely.
Asian.
Hands down Orchids. And then I would say, yeah, usually that Giant Asian. Orchids, Giant Asian, Spiny Flowers, Ghosts on a good day. It's a bit hit and miss with Ghosts sometimes because Ghosts generally are popular, but some shows I might only sell half a dozen. There's only ever been one show where I didn't sell very many orchids, and I think that's because it was a random person at the show that I was there, and they had like hundreds, and they were selling them at like about £4 each. So it's like once word got around, there was no everyone was going there. It's like there's a guy around the corner selling orchids for £4. It's like get over there. So and that was the only reason I think, because I found out at the end of the day I was like, I only sold half a dozen orchids. That's so weird. And then it was like I found there was then I think it was like Rick who told me, he's like, yeah, there was a guy down there selling them for like £4 each, and like nobody else sold any orchids all day long. So but generally I could sell at least 20 to 25 orchids on a good day, no problem. And then usually Giant Asians, definitely, because I get a lot of people at the shows who've never had a mantis before, and they're intrigued. So obviously I get a lot of people who know what they're doing and what they want, but then I get an equal amount of people who have never had a mantis before, and they're the ones who like you have to answer all the same questions over and over again, which is great. It's fine, but and they usually always settle on either a giant African like a Frodo mantis or a giant Asian. They're like the two kind of that usually go to people who have never had them before, or people who are buying them for their kids and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah, I like the dead leaves as well. It's so much variety, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they're good and they're really hardy as well, especially like the desiccators. The batters can be a bit flimsy sometimes, but desiccators are really are solid, really. So. Yeah, just bringing some glass mantis as well today. Sino mantis, taking some of those again today, and just trying to think if I've got anything else a bit different.
Tricolor?
Oh yeah, harp active, yeah, tricolors. Yeah, so, yeah, we've got some nice stuff actually. Some nice.
The big. They were females, one that I put box.
What, sorry?
Were they females?
Oh yeah, they were like big. Yeah, they were just leftover big females. Yeah. So there's a Rhombodira starly and the others are the Tomolopalopas. Tamalamica. Sheep. Look, rolling heather. Show the good folks the rolling heather. Come hither. It's over there. Now you know you're in Scotland now, and you've got like rolling valleys with all the heather coming down the sides. Gorgeous, lovely,
and not one kilt inside. Do you do mystery boxes for shows?
I don't take mystery boxes, but if people ask me to do a mystery box on the day, then I do. So yes, basically. But I don't. I never have time. I always think about putting little boxes together and doing what everyone else does. But I don't. I never have time. So I don't take mystery boxes. But yes, I often put one together. People will sometimes come to the show. And they'll come up to me and they'll say, "Can you put me a mystery box together?" And then they'll come back in like half an hour or something, and then I'll give them their box. So yeah, so I'll make them on the day, definitely. It's lovely around here. South Lanarkshire. We've just entered South Lanarkshire. It's lovely.
It's green.
It's green and rocky and hilly.
And leafy.
And stuff. And sheepy.
Lots of sheep.
No, there was some there. There's a lot of people breaking down.
There will be sheep. There'll be mountain goats up there.
There's a lot of people breaking down on this road. We've just passed 3 people, all in distress. We're not breaking down, man. Don't give any worry.
You don't know this fancy.
It's the same van we took to Bristol, and it was solid as a rock. So when we found,
I know it's the same van because you have to have this plugged in. Right, it bleeps.
Anyone saying?
See, that's the idea of having the beginner boxes, intermediate boxes, and so on, isn't it? Like,
Wow,
she says, I think there should be an age limit on mystery boxes because an 8-year-old, can get Hui in it, OBT, and a kid baboon, in a mystery box.
Yeah, that's why I have different categories for my mystery boxes. So I have beginner, stroke, intermediate intermediate stroke experienced. And then, obviously, it goes without saying that, obviously, a child with very zero experience is not going to go for the experience box. So, heavy rain.
I didn't bring a coat.
I didn't bring anything. I basically brought shorts. That's it. I haven't even brought any trousers or a jumper.
Yeah, it's going to get wet.
But now, once I update my website properly and get all the tarantula slings on there, I'm going to categorise my mantula box as well. Because at the moment it's not categorised; it's just mantula box. So
start at 30, don't they? Mystery boxes.
Mine start at 25, 35, and 50. But I'll cater to anybody. So if people either want to spend less or more, then I do get people messaging me asking for like £100 mystery box. In fact, I'm pretty certain Peter has had a couple of £100 mystery boxes off me before. I'll cater for anybody really. They're just the set prices on the website. But if people are always emailing me asking me, will you do like a £15 mystery box, or and the mystery boxes just come with inverts. If people want anything added to them, like enclosures, deli containers, full starter kits, I'll do that as well. They just need to leave a note with the order. Obviously, you get fewer inverts, but if people often message me and say, "Oh, can I have like full starter kits with the mystery box sort of thing?" So
yeah, it's £100. Peter used to be quite lucky when Mitch used to do giveaways, because you used to get like a raffle ticket for your order.
Yeah,
you draw it on a live stream.
Yeah, God, I hadn't done that for years. Yeah, way back in the day, years ago, I used to have these. I had these custom-made raffle tickets, and I used to put one in every order. And then at the end of the week, I would do a live draw, and this was when I had more mantis than sense. I was just giving away loads all the time. I hadn't done that for. I might start that up again. They're always good fun.
Like what?
Yeah. Because that's when I used to don the mantis mask and used to do a little dance at the beginning. Yeah, man, I'll start that. I might start that up again. God, that seems like a lifetime ago. That does. It's probably about 4 years ago. That. Yeah.
That's when you used to do like lives, just like
I just used to do Facebook lives, didn't I? Where I just used to, before I started using StreamYard and stuff, just used to do me pottering around in the book room and.
There'd be a camera set on something that you were pairing.
Yeah, or repairing, or something like just feeding or something like that, like a macro close up. But yeah, I should start doing that again a little bit. Well, I've kind of started doing that with the free and easy, haven't I? I did the beetle camp thing. But yeah, I need to set that up again actually. I'm just too busy to do these things. Well, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, about 20 wind turbines.
And it keeps going because it's the Clyde wind farm. It goes all the way around.
It goes all the way around. And,
so the Scots
they are moving. Barely.
Yeah, but one turn of that, how much?
They do generate, yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're not designed to like run around like 100 mile an hour, are they? So.
Yeah, well, that's it, Monday. And those people, you don't always know whether they're YouTubers as well. So it's like you get some that they know that it's going to a YouTuber, so they'll overdo it.
Yeah.
Just to make it look really good.
Yeah.
But no, it's the same right across the board. Unless you're overrun with
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I have set. I've done the set number of. Everyone knows now. I have people coming back. I have people who like order a mystery box and then they'll order 6 deli pots as well because they know they're going to get 6 mantis. Because that's the reputation I've got. It's like you'll get 6 mantis in a £25 box, beginner's box. Then if you go for the more experienced box, obviously you're going to get something a little bit more challenging, a little bit more exotic. So I usually get 5, and that's on a £25 box. And then £35 box, you probably get 2 extra mantids, and then maybe an extra 2 or 3 on top of that for a £50 box. So you usually always get a double, usually. Double what you value.
And sometimes get pairs and stuff in them as well.
If people ask for pairs, I'll do pairs as well. You know, it just depends. Like if it's an £50 experience box, I'll try and put at least 1 pair in there, because you know I feel like if they've asked for an experience box, then they're probably either ready for a breeding pair or they've already bred mantis before, so they probably appreciate a breeding pair. So you know, I try to just put myself in the customer's shoes and try and work out. And then also, if I get like people who have bought mystery boxes before and I recognise their names, I'll check the website and I'll see how long ago it was since they ordered a mystery box. And then if like they only ordered a mystery box a couple of weeks ago, I'll think about messaging them and just say, I see you ordered a box a while back. Do you want to just let me know what I gave you last time, and I'll try and give you something different this time? Because if somebody orders a box within 1 or 2 weeks of ordering a previous box, there's a good chance they're going to get more or less the same sort of species as what they got before. So I'll always try and I'm always up for requests, you know, as long as they're not taking the mick. I mean, you'd be surprised. Sometimes I get reasonable people who message me and they'll say, "Oh, I heard you take the odd request. Do you mind if I don't mind what I get, but if I could ask for a spiny flower, that'd be great." So I'll sort that out. That's not a problem. Or if they say, "Oh, I've got 2 ghosts and I've got 3 giant Asians. Do you mind if you don't put those in the box?" So I'll do that as well. But then you get some people taking the piss and they're just like, so your mystery boxes, can you tell me exactly what I'm going to get? And I'll be like, "Oh, well, you'll get 6 mantids in a £25 box." They'll be like, "No, exactly what I'm going to get." It's like, do one. See ya, knobhead. You know, I'm not that desperate to take your money if you're just going to abuse the system. You know what I mean? It's like, if you want something specific, just buy it.
Yeah.
Don't ask me for it because you know you're going to get it cheap. The only reason I do good value in mystery boxes is because people have taken a risk by spending money with me when they don't know what they're going to get. So I reward that by giving them a reasonable amount of mantis in their box. Do you know what I mean?
Makes sense, yeah.
If people are just going to message me and say, "I want this, and this," it's like, well, so what you really want is you just want cheap stuff. But yeah, I mean, you know, honestly, I could sit here all night giving you anecdotes about the kind of messages I get, but I won't. But I get all manner of messages, people asking stuff. Some of it good, some of it not so good.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll do that, Diana.
What's that?
Let Annabelle Oaken pick him out for her. She's 12-year-old.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, go on then. After everything I've just said. I'm a softie really, man. Everyone knows that. Especially when it comes to kids, man.
Well, they're the next generation.
The next generation, man. Absolutely.
We have to nurture them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, just drop me a message. Or is there a go to the show? I don't know.
Going to Bedford.
Going to Bedford, yeah. No problem, Dan. Just come and see me at Bedford. We'll sort you out. We might even have something lined up for Bedford as well. Well, you can see the sun setting on us.
Look at my eyeballs.
Right then, how far are we? We're only 20 minutes away. 20 minutes. Woohoo! What a lovely evening. I feel like we're in the Highlands now, so it feels like, you know, it's just barren. It's just like
You take the lowlands and I take the highlands.
it's just long grasses for as far as the eye can see.
Oh, you can't get your granny on a bus. Oh, you can't get your granny on a bus. I don't know the rest of that one. I know that's a great Scottish one.
I have no idea. I do, yeah, I have heritage in Scotland. Obviously, Mitchell's a Scottish name. So I do have lineage now.
Hey up, Rick.
Rick's in the house! Rick, where are you, dude? Are you there yet?
We've just arrived at their hotel.
Okay, where are you staying, man? Are you actually in Glasgow? We're about 20 minutes away from Motherwell, which is where we're staying in a holiday home.
Travel Lodge Glasgow.
Travel logic, Glasgow. My goodness, don't go outside after 9 o'clock.
It's for the hoof, man. It's for the hoof.
Just out of curiosity, how much does that knock you back, Rick? Just curious. Like Christoph's staying in the same hotel as the Invert show guys, and he says it's 120 quid for his room.
He's got loads of money, it's Christoph.
He is, he's loaded. He's so loaded, he went to Clacton-on-Sea and stayed in a caravan for his holiday. True British style, man. Good lad.
Can't blame him, can you?
No, it's
Can't beat a good old
it's a
caravan
nice, quick family holiday, isn't it? You know,
Yeah.
when you just need to get away for a little while. It's perfect.
Has he got kids?
Yeah. He's got a daughter. I think he's only got one. Pretty certain he's only got one daughter. Yeah. Good job I went over and spoke to him because his wife, she was like, because I've spoken to her a few times now. She was like, oh, we didn't think I was just saying to Christoph, he's not coming over. He's not coming over to say hello. He thought I was just going to leave. I'm like, no, man, of course. I think I'd just leave. We haven't called and say hello. Yeah, I don't know how he really feels about us staying with Rad.
Yeah.
No, he was cool, man. He was cool. He was cool.
Yeah.
Once I told him it was only costing us 24 quid each for, to stay there, he understood.
And it hit them off for 2 months.
So, yeah. Did Rick supply? Did Rick? Oh no, he's not replied. He's probably not watching. He's been too busy. He's been too busy, like, you know what I mean? Nudge, wink, wink. Say no more, say no more. Hey. Nudge, wink, wink.
How'd you, father?
Say no more, say no more. Hey. Oh, I'm gonna get into trouble. Gonna get into trouble. Oh my goodness.
Rick and Pippa kissing in the tree.
Oh dear. Sun's out again. still here? Oh, is she speaking to us or someone?
No, Claire.
Okay. Yeah, I went to Claire spoke for a while.
She's a bit worse for wear.
Yeah, fair enough. I can't. Do you know what? That's the one thing I don't miss about drinking. But I actually don't miss drinking anymore. But
Day after.
it's the hangovers and feeling like crap, you know. So, although to be fair, you know,
You could just feel like that.
although to be fair, you know, I kind of, after about 4 years of drinking every day, it's just like, you don't tend to have hangovers anymore, do you? 'Cause it's just one long hangover, really.
Well, they do catch you out now and again. A cider hangover is worse.
I've never drunk cider. The only time I've drank cider is like, you know, in the early days, when we all first started drinking, Merrydown.
Merrydown.
Used to drink Merrydown back in the day. This is before Merrydown was the choice, was the drink before. What was the one that came along in the 90s? In the early 90s, after Merrydown, there was these other really cheap ciders that were.
Yeah, there were
like
Boss.
Was it like
White Lightning.
That White Lightning, that was it. That's the one I'm thinking of. White Lightning.
They have that A stuff now.
I mean, I've no idea what they have nowadays, but because I remember it was like we started off on Merrydown, then it was like White Lightning, and then all like the hooches and all that shite came in, didn't it? Remember all those?
Yeah.
All those ones.
Hooch, Bulldog.
All those different types. Yeah. Oh my goodness, they were horrible.
LD 2020.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. They were so popular though, because I used to work in a nightclub, like in a previous life. Chesterfield's premier like nightclub spot. It was one of those. It was called the Aquarius. It was a bit like, you know, Peter Kay's, where he was the doorman. You know, Phoenix.
Oh
Nights.
yeah.
It was a bit like that. It was a bit like that. So it had like the nightclub, but on the other side it was like cabaret. So I saw all sorts of acts there though, man. I saw Cannonball there, little and large. I saw all the 80s like people. Billy Pierce. You know, some like kind of, you know, of the day from the 80s. You know, they're all like has-beens, but because this was like in the 90s. So they're all like the big acts from the 80s sort of people. But yeah, seen all sorts there, man. I mean, ladies' nights. Ladies' hen parties, man, when the strippers used to come on. Centurions. Honestly.
Well, women are ruthless, aren't they?
Serious, man, serious. Honestly, I mean, luckily, by the time I'd actually been promoted to bar staff from glass collector, but once I turned 18, I started working behind the bar. And we used to send glass collectors out, and they were all really young. They were all like under 18. And they would just be like, I'm not going out there, man. Because women, seriously, man, they'd be trying to rip your trousers off. Honestly, I'm not just saying that. It's like, you get all those women on a hen party in a cabaret when there's like, when Centurions are on, swinging their... Swinging their...
Don't send me out there.
Honestly, they'd be like, I'm not going out there, man. I'm not going out there. But then every now and again, there'd be like, there'd be a table of like, you know, like the hobbits sort of thing, and it'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna...
Let's Mahago go! I want to see that one again.
What's it say?
It says, let's have a go.
Let's have a go.
Oh man, I seen NSYNC for now. When they just first started doing it in Covent Garden.
Yeah, I didn't saw it. How far away are we? We come off this road in 11 miles, so we are actually only about 15 minutes away.
What's what they're talking about in the chat, man? Yeah. It's something getting ready to lay. Getting ready to lay? Are they talking about what, tarantulas or something? I like big butts and I cannot lie. No one can deny. When anything walks in with the round thing in your face, you just get sprung. What it? No. Somebody tell me.
Right, might end this live soon. It's gone on for far longer than I anticipated.
An hour and 16.
It's awesome, man. Need the view time. So we're about 10 minutes out from where we're going, and so I think we're going to wrap this live up, guys. So if you lot are all chatting amongst yourselves, you've got a few minutes to wrap your conversations up. We're gonna, if not, we're gonna to MSN. Yeah. MSN. Does anybody use MSN anymore? Can you remember that? That one, man, that was so dodgy.
MSN, Yahoo.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, we're gonna wrap this up, but we may or may not go live later when we're in the well, probably not, because we're gonna be chatting with Tim and Brad and the guys, but we'll probably go live on the way to the show tomorrow morning, because we've got about half an hour drive between the holiday home and the show venue. So we'll probably go live for that, and then we're definitely going to go live. I might go live while I'm setting up, because I'm hoping we're going to get there nice and early, because there's no excuse not to get there early this time, is there?
No.
Yeah, I might go live. So yeah, if you want to tune in, watch us setting up and all that boring stuff, we'll do that. And yeah, so I think we might wrap things up, guys. So thanks, guys, for hanging out. I know we were just like driving and stuff, but it's been good. It's been good. We didn't get any sleep last night, so it's nice to have the extra stimulation. Not that we need it though, Gav, do we? We always have. We never run out of things to talk about. So we're quite lucky. But yeah, so anyway, guys, thank you. And like I say, we'll probably be live again tomorrow morning on the way to the show. But then definitely we're going to do a couple of lives throughout the day as well. So I'm hoping we're going to have a little bit more time to have chats and be live, because, like I say, I keep saying it. It's probably not going to be as busy. It's definitely not going to be as busy as Bristol. That much I do know. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's about it. So thank you, guys. I think we're going to end the live there, because we're about 10 minutes out. So we're going to go.
Long farewell.
I'll read it sing to you. I don't know anymore. Right, guys. Thank you so much. I'll let Gav end the stream.
Catch y'all later,
guys. Bye.